Hello everyone, welcome back to Think Lab by Saurabh. So if you are wondering how to become an AI engineer in 2026, so then this video is for you. Artificial intelligence is evolving at incredible pace. So every week we hear about the new models, new agent, new framework and new tools, right? So as a beginner, it's a very free, some kind of overwhelmed, right? So question is like, we get some random questions like, where should I start? I know what should I learn first and should I learn machine learning or LLM? Do I need RAG, MCP, or AI agent? So these questions are very common, right? So in this video, I will walk you through a complete AI engineering roadmap from Python to Agent Ops, right? So by end of this video, you have a clear learning path and know what skill to focus on these particular things, right? So let's begin. So step one, Python, right? Every AI engineer start with Python. Python is the most widely used programming language in AI because it's a very simple, powerful, and has an excellent ecosystem. So by start learning, you have to learn the basic things of Pythons like variables, loop function, object-oriented programming. Okay, then move on the different Python's library like NumPy, pandas, and also learn the GitHub, because this version control the essential in the real world projects, right? So don't just watch the tutorials, build a small automation script and solve coding problems. Okay, as a strong Python foundation will make everything else much easier. The step two is the machine learning, right? Once you're comfortable with Pythons, move to machine learning. Machine learning, teach computer how to learn from the data. So start with the concept like data pre-processing, feature engineering, regression, classification, clustering, and the model evolutions. So use scikit-learn to implement this algorithm. And okay, most important, understand why a model works. Okay, not just how to run a code. Practice on real data set from the Kaggle and UCI machine learning repository, right? Step three is the deep learning. After the machine learning comes to deep learning. Deep learning use neural network to solve the complex problems. So learn first artificial neural network, convolutional neural network, recurrent neural network, okay, and LSTM. So then choose one major framework, like TensorFlow or PyTorch, right? So deep learning, powers applications such as image classification, object detections, speech recognitions, medical image analysis. So this is why AI start, become truly powerful. Okay. Step four is the transformer. So the next milestone is the transformer. So transformer changed the AI industry forever. Okay. So unlike the older neural network, transformer use the attention mechanism. Okay. So this allow model to understand the relationship between the word and much more about the effectively, right? So learn the concept of what is the attention, what is the self attention mechanism, what is the encoder, decoder, what is the BERT and what is the GPT. Once you understand the transformer, you will understand how to modern foundation model works. Okay. The step five is the large language model. So now we reach one of the most exciting area of AI, that is the large language model, or we call LLM. So example, different examples are Chat GPT, Cloud, Gemini, and many open source model. So at this stage, learn the prompt engineering, model inference, fine tuning, different evolutions type. Okay, responsible AI practices. Okay, and always remember, use an LLM is different from the understanding how it works. Okay, spend time on the learning both. Okay, the step six is the RAG, the retrieval augment generation. So RAG stand, for the retrieval augment generation. So instead of relying on the LLMs, what an LLMs learn during the training, RAG retrieve the relevant of information from the external document, before generating the any answer. So in this particular RAG, there are different topics like embedding, vector databases, semantic search, what is the document chunking, what is the retrieval pipelining. So RAG is widely used in enterprise AI because it's help model to answer question using up to date and organization specific knowledge, right? So step seven is the model context protocol, we call it the MCP. So MCP stand for the model context protocol. It's provide the a standard way for the AI model to interact with the external tools, file, databases, and different services. So instead of creating a separate integration for every application, MCP define a consistent interference, right? So important concept in MCP, what is the MCP client, what is the MCP server, what is the different resources, what is the tool and the prompt. So as AI ecosystem continue to grow, the understanding the MCP can make your AI application more flexible and easier to integrate, right? Step 8 is the AI agent. Okay, so now we move from AI model to AI system. So AI agent can give the reason, plan, use the tool, remember the informations and complete the task. So instead of simply answering a question, so this can execute the entire workflow. And we will learn about the planning, tool calling, memory, reflection, multi-gen system and human in the loop workflow. So AI isn't becoming the one of the most active area of the AI engineering, right? So now step 9 is the deployment. So building a particular model is only half of the job. You also need to deploy it. Okay. So learn how to create API using the fast API, understand the Docker and Docker concept. Okay. Learn the Kubernetes for the different orchestrations. Explore the cloud platforms such as AWS, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud. So deployment, transform your AI project into a particular real application that user can access. And step 10 is the agent ops and ML ops. Okay, so this is the final step for the operating the AI system in the productions, right? Additional machine learning system use the ML ops. Modern AI agents also require agent ops. So ML ops focus on the model deployment, different CI/CD pipelining, monitoring, and the continuous improvement. And agent ops focus on agent evaluations, right? Different agent evaluation techniques, memory management. We also, monitor the workflow. Okay, and we try to check the performance optimization. So together this practice have built AI system that are scalable, reliable and the maintainable, right? So that is the final roadmap. So let's summarize the complete learning journey. So start with the Python, then come to machine learning, then deep learning, transformer, large language model, RAG, MCP, AI agent deployment, and finally at the end, agent ops. So if you follow this roadmap step by step, you will build a strong foundation and stay aligned with the skill needed for the modern AI engineering, right? So remember, you don't need to master everything in a single month. Focus on consistent learning, build the share your work, and keep experimenting, right? So the AI field change rapidly, but a strong fundamental remain the valuable. So now we are going to close this video. So I hope this roadmap give you the clear direction for the AI journey in 2026. If you found this video helpful, so please like the video, subscribe to the Think Lab by Saurabh, and share it with anyone who want to start a career in AI. So let's know. Also, let's also write in the comment, okay, which step you currently learning and which step you like to me to cover in the next. So thank you for the watching. See you in the next video. Happy learning.